Hello, we are here for geography, and what are we studying this week? You got it, South America. So let's see if we can go over our continents. We've got North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, Antarctica. See if you can do it by yourself. Good job. All right, mamas have them practice that. I sent a map home with them. And this week we are looking at South America. We've learned the flag of Brazil, and we have learned that Brazil is the largest country in South America, almost as big as the United States, just to give you a perspective of how big it is. So we're going to get started today. You need your plane ticket. Get your plane ticket out, get your little snacks, get your little drink, and let's get ready to go. So the first thing I have to do is shrink me down. Oops, not move me. Let me see. Get right on the corner. There we go. Shrink Miss Amy down. And then I'm going to click on this little eye. And then I'm going to click on, there we are. All right, so it says, now let's fly to South America and take a look at all of the amazing sights. Buckle up. All right, here we go. Plane is taking off. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and not quite blast off, but take off. All right, please leave your seatbelts on until the sign goes off. Your stewardess today is, let's see, what name did y'all always want me to use? I think Micaiah wanted me to say Miss Angel. All right, so I am Miss Angel today, and I am guiding you through Brazil, I think is the first place we're going to go. Would you look at all of those buildings? I mean, this doesn't even look real. This looks like a cartoon drawing. Can you imagine living in a city with that many buildings that close together? I do not think that would be great. It would be pollution and crowds of people, all the streets crowded, never space to move. I don't see any yards. I don't see any parks. Where's the place to play and breathe? It says, first stop, Sao Paulo in Brazil. It is one of the world's largest cities with over 20 million people living there. Would you like to live in a city that big? I cannot. I am not a city girl. I have to have some fresh air and some dirt. I have to have some dirt, and I don't see any dirt there. So that would be a no for me. It says, now let's visit Machu Picchu. Oh, Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu. It is located in the country of Peru. Oh, so we're already moving to Peru. Look at the star. Machu Picchu. Let's go back to our flag one, and let's get our paper that says Peru. So we didn't talk about all these other things in Brazil, but we might watch a video later on it, so don't panic. And we're looking at Peru, and we're going to find the flag for Peru. Which one says Peru? Ah, right here. It shows, and ours on our little printout has a symbol in the middle, but this one of Peru does not have the symbol. So one of these is off, but we can still color it. So we've got red and then white and then red. So get your little sheet of Peru, and we're going to color that flag of Peru. We're going to color red on the outside, white on the inside. So while you color yours, I'm going to color mine. I'm going to outline it so I don't get outside of my lines when I am coloring. And so that just means trace the black lines. There we go, and I'm going to color red, leave the middle white. Hey, do a good job coloring. You don't want to just sloppy color it because you want it to be neat. This is a picture of who you are. When I look at your work, and if it's all sloppy, I'm like, I guess that person is a sloppy person. But if I look at it and it's all neat and careful, I'm like, oh, they are very conscientious. They are very careful. They work hard. They do a great job. And I know I can depend on you to do more. Now, you're going to have a little mistake here and there. I just got out of the line a little bit. Okay? So there's red, white, and red. And I'm not sure what that symbol in the middle means. We'll have to look that up. All right, let's go back. I wonder if we're going to visit Brazil anymore. So Machu Picchu. Let's find out what is important about Machu Picchu. It's right there on the edge. A 15th century stone city tucked into a mountain-ringed valley high in the Andes Mountains, Machu Picchu is about 50 miles from Cusco, the Inca capital. Now, do you know who the Incas are? The Incas are the Indians who inhabited South America many years ago. Before Spain came over and took over, it was the Inca Indians. It's reached today by a 4-hour train ride, then a few miles of winding mountain road. I would love to go see that. Oops, that's a close-up picture of it. So it's called the Stone City, and you climb the steps, and it has different levels. This looks like a very protected place. If you were hiding behind those walls in the old days, and with these mountains surrounding you, you'd probably be pretty safe. All right, let's see. It looks like people are visiting that too. So I guess that's a famous place. Ooh, now we're going to travel somewhere completely different. Want to see some amazing waterfalls? Iguazu Falls are known to be some of the most beautiful in the world. So this is down in the lower portion of South America, a little bit below the half point where it starts getting skinny. Do you see the red star? So these are the Iguazu waterfalls. Let's go. Oh, wow. They are beautiful. That kind of reminds me of the Niagara Falls. The Niagara Falls are in between the United States and Canada. But these are in South America, and they are absolutely gorgeous. I have never seen waterfalls in real life. Have you? Iguazu Falls is located in Brazil and Argentina. They are the largest waterfall system in the world. Iguazu means big water. Look at that rainbow. There's a rainbow going through that picture. And look at these people. They've got protective clothing on so they don't get wet. So I'm guessing there's a lot of splatters. So this is the largest waterfall in the world. That's amazing. Oh, look at this. I remember this picture. It's on our Brazil. Now we can color it. Ever heard of Rio de Janeiro? The Summer Olympics were once held there in 2016. It is one of the largest cities in Brazil. So it's Rio de Janeiro. So it's the statue of a man, and he looks kind of tan. And I wonder what he means. What is the meaning of this man? You know what? We're going to have to look this up. Let's color our man, because we have seen him on our video. And he is in Rio de Janeiro. I do not have a light tan. I have a medium brown. So I'm going to color mine medium brown, because that's the color that I have. I might add some yellow to it to get it a little bit lighter looking. I'm not sure how that would work though. So color your man. And we know he is in Rio de Janeiro. Okay. That's okay. You can let the dog out. Somebody's letting Molly out. We'll color his hair. We'll leave his face and his hands white. And that is mine. But I might try to put a little bit of yellow on him. Let's see what that'll look like. It doesn't help that much. I'll see what you think. So maybe it makes it look a little bit redder. This is kind of an orangey color. So, if you need to pause your video, you can pause your video and get your man colored. Let me show you what it looks like when I added a little bit of this color on there. I added some of this. Not much different, huh? Alright, but we know he stands at Rio de Janeiro, and we know the Olympics were held there in 2016. So I'm glad we found that. Alright, let's go on to the next one. This city has some amazing beaches to visit, and it is home to the world's largest carnival that has some giant floats in their carnival parade. Wow. Look at these people. Are they in a building? Look, they are going down a street, and the building is right up on the edge of the street. I can see that it's at least 3 stories tall. 1, 2, 3. And this float is huge. I can't tell if those are trees on the float or just make-believe trees. My goodness, that is amazing. So, Rio de Janeiro has the world's largest carnival. So I guess that happens every year. South America is also home to the world's longest river. Do you know its name? I do know this river's name. Look at this mighty river. It looks like it takes a swirling path with many bends. It is the Amazon River. The Amazon River is the world's longest river. So a lot of the biggest things are in South America. If you guessed the Amazon River, you are right. It is over 4,000 miles long. It runs through many of the countries of South America. And I think that I forgot to give us a map of South America. So, all right, so it goes down through here, all the way down. It looks like it has another little leg right there. So it goes 4,000 miles long. I bet that's going to be on our fact sheet. Let's look and see. What is the name of the largest rainforest? No. What is the common food? No. In South America, people normally speak what? Nope, it's not in there. I'm surprised. Amazon River, the world's longest river. The Amazon River also runs through the Amazon rainforest. It is the world's largest tropical rainforest. It is large. It is as large as the contiguous United States. That means it is the same size as the United States. Look, this outline is of the rainforest. All that little yellow line, that is how big the rainforest is in South America. And that's inside of there, that's the same size as the United States. So they have a huge rainforest, whereas we have just small tropical areas. They have a huge rainforest. Now, I know that question was just on there. What is the name of the largest rainforest in South America? It's called the Amazon rainforest. Molly, what do you need? Molly is trying to tell me something. So I'm going to write down Amazon. You can see Amazon is right here. Amazon rainforest. So write that down on number 3. It is the Amazon rainforest. Okay, so I wrote that down on number 3. I don't know if you can see that or not. Amazon rainforest. If you can't, just look on the slide and it has it. Okay, let's keep going. Let's look at this rainforest. Ooh, wow. Look at those vines, moss-covered rocks. Bushes are everywhere. All right, let's keep going. The Amazon rainforest is home to over 2.5 million different kind of bugs. Micaiah, you would not like the Amazon rainforest. You'd be squealing your head off. 2.5 million different kinds of bug. Would you want to visit? I don't think Micaiah wants to visit here, but Braylon and Gage, do y'all want to visit? I think I do want to visit, but I really don't want the bugs, but I would like to visit. I see a little river. I wonder if that's the Amazon. And I see a bridge stretched across here. It's probably a rope bridge. All right, let's keep going. Is anyone getting hungry? Plane's coming to a stop, coming to a stop. We're going to stop right there, and we're going to look at our book, because tomorrow we will talk about food. So we have looked at countries. We've looked at Brazil. Let's write down Brazil. B-R-A-Z-I-L. Are you listening? Brazil. And we've looked at Peru. P-E-R-U. P-E-R-U. Peru. That's 2 countries that we've looked at. We have not looked at any food. We have looked at animals. There are 2.5, write it like this, 2.5 million, M-I-L-L-I-O-N, M-I-L-L-I-O-N, 2.5 million bugs. And that's just in the rainforest. So I don't know how many more there are. All right, so that's all we have for geography today. Let me look through the book and make sure that we have done everything. Okay, so probably what we need to do is this page as well. Excuse me. We have a layers of the rainforest. So we're going to talk about the rainforest just a little bit. The rainforest is made up of layers, and if you've ever studied it, you've heard this before. So the bottom layer is called the forest floor. Okay, that's where all your bugs and all your small animals live. I tell you what, let me shrink this down. And let me turn off, turn off my eye. Let me get myself bigger. And here I am. So we have the forest floor. That's where all the bugs live and some of the smaller animals. Then you have the understory, which is just under the treetops. That's where another type of animal set lives. Then you have the canopy. That's where the monkeys live. And then you have the emergent layer, the layer that sticks up above the top. Now what they say is it is so thick with trees that this layer down here does not have great soil, and it doesn't have a lot of, I've heard that it doesn't have a lot of it does have a large variety of plants, but I've heard that it does not have great soil and it does not have great sunlight because the trees are so thick that the sunlight can't come through. So I guess maybe it just has smaller plants down here and then the trees up here. So we're going to color it today, and you can use more than one day to color it, but before you turn it in, I need that to be colored. There's a lot of what color in the rainforest? Green. Yes, there is a lot of green. There are also some tropical flowers that are very bright. There are some tropical birds, and I hope that we study some of them because the tropical animals are very unusual and they're very beautifully colored. And I've heard that South America has the greatest variety of animals of any country in the world. So there's a lot of speculation why that is, but we won't get into that. We just know that there is a lot of animal life, a lot of variety. And one of the reasons is because it can support it. Warm air and a lot of water can support a lot of animal life. So they don't die off in the winter and they can always find a food supply. So that's all we're having for today, and I will see you for science. Let me see if I can turn this off.